Hey everybody, Ed Archer here from Fifth Angel. How you doing? I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy during these crazy times with the coronavirus. And words can't even begin to describe this whole situation. I'm in lockdown here in Washington State, and this is welcome to my home studio, where I hopefully record some decent ideas. And I'm, trying to get through this situation like anybody else, and just nuts. This whole thing's just pretty over the top, unbelievable. And I really do hope that we, Fifth Angel, will be able to come out and play. The sooner the better. There's been a number of things that have been canceled, pretty much everything canceled for this year, including the Keep It True Festival 2020, which was going to be this month, April, and I believe this is why we've been asked to do a video. Actually, I've just found out about doing a video a couple hours ago. Another band member was going to do it, and he's not able to do it, and then he contacted me, and I just found out and trying to make the best of things, just throwing this together, so bear with me. And I apparently what's needed for this video is for me to talk about our experience with playing at Keep It True Festival, which we've done twice. Our first one was in 2010, and then our second Keep It True Festival was 2017, and then we also played another festival that Oliver puts together. We played it in February last year, February 2019, the Metal Assault Festival. So going back to 2010, and what this was like, at least for me, with doing the Keep It True Festival, I guess I need to give a little bit of backstory, a little bit of history. Like probably most people know, Fifth Angel was dormant for a long, long time. We had 2 records that we put out in the 1980s, and then everything changed. The music industry changed, the music landscape changed as grunge came through, rolled on through this huge tidal wave of grunge. and the band Fifth Angel basically disbanded at the end of the 1980s. And it stayed that way. It stayed dormant for a long time. In 2009 is when I started getting the serious itch, I guess you could say, of getting back into music, getting back into, this thing, guitar, and get just doing it. It was kind of therapeutic at the time for me, and the natural thing for me to do was to reach out to the other band members. And again, this was in 2009, our first kit performance being April 2010. So 2009, Fifth Angel decided to do something. I think originally we were thinking of recording another record, back then, which didn't happen. Um, but a good friend of the band's had created a website for us back in, I'm not sure when he created it, but sometime before 2009, quite some time before 2009. And so uh, he put it out there through the website and through the internet in general that Fifth Angel was, active again. And word got out, and word got to Oliver, the creator and promoter of Keep It True, and he reached out to us and invited us to play for the Keep It True Festival in 2010, which it really caught us off guard. It really took us by surprise. Um, Me personally, I didn't know anybody was interested in Fifth Angel music. I had no idea. And so the whole notion of, going to Germany to perform and as a headliner of all things, uh, it was mind blowing. So I just want to kind of preface what that experience was, in April 2010 with our performance, preface it by saying we were shocked that we had this invite to do this. So, um, you know, we had to prepare. Obviously, had to get our chops back. We had to relearn the songs. Had never performed live. That was another benchmark. Was that the Fifth Angel had? It was our first live performance as a band at KIT 2010, and you know, there's a lot of preparation that needs to be done for a band that has never played live, and figuring out the songs, relearning the songs, practicing the songs individually and as a group. And then the day came to fly out to Germany, and I remember very vividly, it was a beautiful spring day. um, we landed in Frankfurt. um, the whole setup for Keep It True is very organized. Oliver takes really good care of the bands, and so uh, we had a shuttle pick us up at the airport and then take us directly to the hotel where we're staying. And it was just a beautiful day. It was sunny. I remember going for a walk through the town. I don't remember the name of the town, but it was about 15 or 20-minute drive from the actual venue. So we're all very excited, but at the same time very tired from traveling, very jet lagged, and then the time difference, um, and a bit nervous. I mean, headlining a gig and the band playing for the first time ever in flying out of country. We took it really seriously, and we were grateful and still are grateful that we're invited to play. Um, so there was, like I was saying, a certain amount of nervousness tied in with this. I've got to pause for a minute because my dog is barking, and I gotta let her back in. All right. So here we go again, take two or more. So yeah, there a lot of preparation with getting ready, going out, flying out to Germany. Very exciting. Definitely a certain amount of nervousness with wanting to do a good job, wanting to deliver, and I mean, what an honor to go play a band's first gig ever. Decades, many years after the fact, after the band had disbanded. In a different country and headlining of all things, and a decent size show. I mean, about 3,000 people, I think, 3,500. So yeah, there's a certain kind of nervousness, I would say, that's associated with with a situation like this for a band like us, that had never played live as a band. I mean, we all had played live in other bands, but this particular, Fifth Angel band, first time. And it was great. It was really fun. It was really the one of the highlights, I gotta say, are the fans. I mean, the people that were there, you know, and you know who you are if you were there, whether it was 2010 or Keep It True 2017. It's, people that knew the music inside and out. You know, I mean, as we would play a chorus to a song, we'd be hearing, you know, people singing back. I mean, what an experience. It, for any band, I would say, what an experience, but especially for a band that has never played live before and has been dormant and disbanded for many, many years, and then getting into a situation like this, it was really incredible. It was incredible for me, and I know I speak for the band. It was incredible for us, and everybody was so cool and so accommodating, and like I mentioned before, Oliver, the whole thing is very organized, and you're spoiled actually. The bands are kind of spoiled with how they're catered to and how they're taken care of. They're taken very good care of. Thank you, Oliver, for that. So I don't know, that kind of that's kind of the overview, the summary of the whole experience. Very uplifting, very exciting, very, a lot of energy happening. And then the next experience was Keep It True in 2017. And we, of course, had an idea of what it was like, so not quite as nervous. And it was the same lineup as 2010, so we were all familiar with each other, comfortable with each other, and no gigs in between 2010 and 2017 because we were not really completely active. But it was, I have to say, in general, pretty much the same experience in 2017 with the excitement of doing it and the organization of how a band is really taken good care of, and that really helps. I mean, that helps with a band's performance, I'd have to say, when you're comfortable in all these different levels and you don't really have to worry about anything other than your performance and doing it. So but again, the 2017 Keep It True Festival, not as nervous because it wasn't the first time. It was the second time. But just the whole thing of traveling and the jet lag thing and the time difference. We knew from doing it before, and of course some of the other members were more familiar than others as far as the travel and the time change and all those types of things. And I turned the second Keep It True trip, the one in 2017, I turned it into a vacation, which was incredible. It was, we basically drove through a good portion of Germany, Bavaria, and to the Black Forest, and ending up in Munich to fly back to the States. So for me personally, it was 2017. I was really able to spend more time experiencing the culture and the people of Germany, and having it, fixated, having the focus be the music part of it, the reason why we went in the first place, was for the music. And then last year, 2019, February, Metal Assault Festival, it was great. Here's an interesting story. Okay, so Jeff Tate, performing at Metal Assault Festival. I used to know Jeff Tate and the guys in Queensryche way back in the day, in the 1980s. And actually there was a cover band that I was in. Ken was the drummer. Ted was the lead singer. I was the guitar player. It was a single guitar player band. And we're in a battle of the bands. And the band that we were playing against was a band called Tyrant. Jeff Tate was the lead singer for Tyrant. This is, of course, before Queensryche. And I'm pretty sure that was probably the last time I had seen Jeff, was during that Battle of the Bands or shortly after. I mean, we're kids. We're in, I don't know, early 20s maybe. And then, life happens. Queensryche is formed and lots of success. And this is, eventually Fifth Angel and what we did with a couple of records and then of course all whatever things happen with the Queensryche band. So here we are, years later, decades later, in Würzburg, Germany, for the Metal Assault Festival, February 2019. I hadn't seen Jeff in all these years, and we got to chat for a bit. And it was very cool. It was surreal. I mean, getting reacquainted or crossing paths with somebody that you haven't seen in so long, with all the different life experiences and successes, say for example, that Queensryche had, and then crossing paths in Germany. We're both from Seattle. And playing the same gig. It's bizarre. It was very cool. Yeah, it was really cool to see Jeff. That was very cool. So anyway, I don't know what else to say in this video. And other than, stay safe, stay healthy. This is a crazy fucking time that we're going through. Unbelievable. And let's just hope that, we all get through this as best we can and hopefully come out better on the other side, and keep the fingers crossed with getting a vaccine, getting mass testing, whatever is needed, to be able to beat this battle with the coronavirus, and be able to get back to enjoying life, get back to playing music, and for us, being able to go out and perform again. And it's important. These are things that that you do in life, along with everything else that you do, working a job, taking care of family, enjoying life, music, and everything in between. So stay safe, stay healthy, everybody, and we hope to see you soon.